Hey guys, I'm here, welcome to another hashtag victory. We're going to kick things off talking about something we spoke about last week, which was Lucian. And they finally made him a lot better. We're getting to that point where we're going to see him. Basically, he's even going to be the next content patch, which I highly doubt, which is the next 2 weeks, or a patch shortly after that of his own, which I think is realistically what's going to happen. We've already got big news from the next patch, which I covered last week. So go look at that if you want to know what happened, what's coming up in this patch. Obviously, he's been much anticipated, and it'd be sort of silly to put him bundling in with everything else going on. And they finally announced why it's taken him so long to get to this point. Basically, he's been overhauled about 8 times to get him to the stage where he is now, which is using his W to then, obviously, next shot's going to do a lot of damage, and then give you the movement speed, so then you're on the chase. Which is what he is. He's basically a high mobility ADC, and that's his whole thing: is get into a good position, do damage. In a bad position, do less damage, which is cool. I'm completely fine with that, and I love that style, and this is why I'm excited for it. And the biggest change, notably from what they originally had for him, was his ulti. His ulti was going to be you sort of picked a target and a massive missile went in and sort of bounced its way towards the target and did massive damage to the target and a bit of damage to people hit along the way. But that's not really an ADC sort of ulti, really, is it? Realistically, you think about it. It's supposed to be the big damage, the big sort of, this is where we are now. And that seemed more like a mid lane mage sort of ulti. And they agreed, so they moved on and eventually got to the Cully, which was obviously a single line. You can shoot backwards by running away or running towards, which is awesome, which is exactly what you'd sort of want from an ADC. That's like the dream ADC ulti, and I'm so happy they've done this. He's basically a very, very good single target ADC. You pick your target and he's gone. That's the role. I'm excited about it. So basically, we're gonna have Lucian within the next month, which is amazing. Jumping on, Rengar is possibly going to get an overhaul soon. There was a massive QQ thread about how Rengar is rarely picked in ranked, and even more rarely banned, because there's not a lot he can do right now. Because his basic job is to be a raw assassin and sort of pick up the shreds after a team fight. But obviously, if he's not in the team fight, he can't do a lot of damage. He can't do a lot of damage in the team fight, and if he's not in the team fight, it's a 4v5 fight when you've got to pick people off. And his role can be to stealth in, use his ulti, obviously go around and get the ADC. But at that point, he's in an awful position where the whole team can just sort of back up and enclose on him, and there's nothing that your team can do to help him, which is an awful position to be in. So they've sort of basically the red post sort of was like, yeah, I see what you mean. Here's the bad points, but there's so many good points about him as well, which there is. Rengar is a very, very good champion. He's very good at ganking. But late game, like early and mid game, he's amazing. But late game, he sort of falls off, and team fights, he's not very good. And they've sort of said that they might lose some of his mid game ability and make him more so he has an early and end game, which is so much better anyway. That's what you want. You want the sort of a good start, and then to ask about the mid game, and then your end game is really good because you have team fights. So make him better in the team fight, and then he can use his ulti to go pick up the pieces after he's been involved in getting them down, instead of him just being an annoyance. So I'm really happy about that. I'm so good they're going to do it. To the next patch, we're going to have a Severe skin update, which is amazing because right now, if you look at Severe, she's the champion that's crying out for it by far the most. She just looks so like season 1-ish. It like hardly any effort went into it. It just it's most apparent on the 100 skin, which you get from one of the bundles. And she just basically looks like a doll, and someone's just moving her legs. It looks really bad. I mean, her arm movement's really good, and it's similar to that when she's not. It just looks really bad, and you notice. And after playing that scene, you notice on the other champion, on the rest of the skin. So yeah, it's so good that she's finally going to get it, and it looks like it's going to be up to a similar, if not better quality than the PAX one we've already seen, which means obviously they'll upgrade the PAX one if it comes better. I hope they upgrade it because it looks like really good. I don't own it, but when I see it, I get really happy because it's a really, really cool looking skin. So it looks like next patch as well, we're going to get another new skin, which is the Forecast Janna skin. And we've finally seen the dance. And Riot would never make a pun, would they? They'd never make a cheap pun. Weather girl themed, they wouldn't go and put her dancers singing in the rain, now would they? They have. It's singing in the rain. That's basically all the initial information we've got about it, because they've already announced everything else, and then they just went, oh, a dance is this. After everyone had finished typing about it, they went, oh, a dance is this, and everyone was like, that's fucking stupid and hilarious. I love it. So yeah. Another red post which has been posted, which originally was a forum post way back, so like season 2 time really, of a mercy vote. So say a game you're in a ranked game, you don't lose loads of league points if someone in your team leaves or disconnects or just AFKs out. And this basically means if they do it in a period where it's made a difference to the game, obviously it's the last minute of the game and you've lost, it doesn't make a difference, you're not going to get the mercy vote. But it was like happened at the start of the game, your opponents can vote to give you mercy so you don't lose as many league points, which is really good because I don't even realise how everyone knows how annoying it is when you've lost a game not because you weren't good enough, because there wasn't an extra person there, or if you're unlucky as me and no shit 4 people left within 10 minutes. It was me versus 5 at 10 minutes. Yeah, we had 2 AFKs right at the start of the game. So basically, our jungler and the support just went. So we had solo top, solo mid, solo bottom. Don't even try playing Caitlyn alone against a Vayne and a Thresh, but it is really not fun. To the point where you just get your head caved in and you go 6 for 1, mate. Yeah, you die 6 times, you get 1 kill. Yeah, it was awful. I mean, I got first blood, but that was mainly fluke, and it was like, yeah. And when you get jungled off Nasus as well, it doesn't help. And the other team showed no mercy. They were not like, yeah, I'm winning this. Sorry guys. And yeah, basically I got honorable opponent off everyone on the team, but pain in the ass, and I lost those league points because of it. Really annoying. Now I think I would been less annoyed if I wouldn't have lost as many league points. Because at this point I was getting rather close to getting up for a chance of promotion, and it knocked me right back, and it annoyed me and ended up losing the game straight after because I went in annoyed. And then obviously you have to come away and chill out. I think I'd have been alright if I lost less league points, because obviously the mercy vote. So the mercy vote is going to be an amazing thing, and obviously it's not going to put in soon, but when they do, I hope they put it in soon. I foresee it, so it'll be in a patch at some point, and they'll definitely put it in before season 4. I guarantee it. Now let's talk about who's on sale. On sale we've got Kazinx, Brand, and Shen. I'm really happy that Kazinx is on sale. He's one of the 14 champions I don't own, so now there's 13 champions I need to buy. And then for your skins, you've got Headhunter Master Yi, Glacial Malify, and Atlantean Fizz, which is awesome, cool. And then your free champions this week are Janna, Nasus, Severe, Gragas, Ezreal, Sona, Rumble, Skarner, Victor, and Zyra. Which is cool. It's good champions. I get a lot more people playing Severe before the new skin comes out, and the new skin update comes out. Which I thought they might have left it until the new skin comes, because then people would buy her again. But, yeah, and so to sort of end this video off, I'm going to ask you guys, what do you think about the American Express card? And it only being available in America, giving an advantage to American players, especially Canadian people who play in the same realm as them, not being able to earn additional Riot points just through their normal everyday life. And your first 10 purchases earn you loads of Riot points, yeah. So you could use your first 10 purchase points to buy Riot points and have loads and loads of Riot points, to the point where it's ridiculous. And do you think this is a big advantage to them, or just this mild annoyance? So leave us a comment down below and tell us what you think. Make sure you hit subscribe, and also check out my video giving away a Razor Naga. It's on my channel, just go check on it. Yeah. So thank you for listening to #Victory. This has been I am out.